Dear Kaizer Chiefs management, don't fall for this. This is a trap. Like, you need to tread carefully here. This is a trap. Don't fall onto this, right? Well, there is something that I think is going to destroy Kaizer Chiefs if they start falling into this trap. What is it that I have identified as a trap? I've seen it trending on Twitter, and there was a comparison between the Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando and Sundowns. And guys, there's a trap there. But before we dive into all of this, there's only one thing that I'm asking from you, and that is you stick around. As you stick around, guys, I'm requesting that you subscribe, like the video, and comment in the comment section below. Because doing that, guys, it does help out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm to promote and spread this video to as many people as possible, like you and more people. It also helps me to make more videos that will keep you informed. So the power here is in your hands. Please exercise that in favor of the video. Guys, Kaizer Chiefs Football Club, they were trending along with Mamelodi Sundowns on Twitter, right? So what happened is that in Mamelodi Sundowns, they introduced a young player. I forgot his name, at Mamelodi Sundowns, right? He's very, very young. I think he is around 16. So as he was trending along with Mfundo Vilakazi or Brigado. Now, let me give you a little bit of a context before we get into this one. So far, Kaizer Chiefs, they are the best team in SA in terms of promoting their own players as far as the big three is concerned. Orlando Pirates, Kaizer Chiefs and Sundowns. They are leading. The Kaizer Chiefs have got Umlife, goalkeeper that have promoted, and they've recently given him 5-year deal or 3-year deal. I think it's 3-year deal. You've got Usabelo Hatebe, you've got Usamgelo Zwane, you've got Umduduzi Shabalala, you've got Nkosingphile Ngcobo, you've got Happy Mashiane. Who am I leaving outside? You've got Milazi, who is playing for Kaizer FC. You've got Sefama, who's playing for Kaizer FC. Those players are loaned to Kaizer FC so that they can gain game time and then come back. By the way, in case you don't know, Kgaugelo Sekgotha is a product of Kaizer Chiefs, was loaned out to Swallows and then brought back. So look at this, 9 players that have been promoted so far that I've counted that have been promoted from Kaizer Chiefs development, right? Let's leave the older one, you know, the list goes on. So in comparison, Kaizer Chiefs, they've been leading in terms of developing players and promoting them to the first team, right? But as I began to see that young player, Sundowns, 16-year-old player trending, who has featured in the game Sundowns where they were playing against the Royal AM, and they went on to win that game by 5-1, right? Guys, as that guy was trending, he was trending along with Mfundo Vilakazi at Kaizer Chiefs. This is a trap. There's a trap here, and this is where the trap is. And I just want Kaizer Chiefs not to fall for this trap. And the trap is that you're gonna feel the pressure of competing now into promoting Mfundo Vilakazi, but the problem is you might do it out of time. Yeah, by the way, guys, remember I mentioned how many players? Yeah, now I just remembered. So I said they've promoted Mdu Shabalala, Samgelo Zwane, Sabelo Hatebe, Happy Mashiane, Nkosingphile Ngcobo. I named 8, ne? By the way, you need to add Uwandile Duma, right? You can't just promoted players here, right? So there is Sundowns on the other hand. They've promoted Ulomfanalo or Teshas Mailule. I forgot the midfielder there, Bugutubani. Of late, they've now introduced this 16-year-old boy. You do not want to bring Mfundo Vilakazi or promote Mfundo Vilakazi to the first team because you want to be seen now or you want to fill the competition. No. The reason is that might break the boy, and the boy might never recover again. So prepare him, and when he is fit enough to play for a first team of Kaizer Chiefs caliber, then you brought him in. But don't. Kaizer Chiefs so far, in terms of when you're looking at the big three, Orlando Pirates, Sundowns, and Sundowns, they've been doing well in terms of promoting players. And players that they've been promoting, these are not players that are just mediocre. All of them, they are either on average or excelling. So you have, let me show you what I'm saying. So they promoted U1, Duduzi Shabalala, Sabelo Hatebe, Happy Mashiane, Kosing Pile Nobo, Samgalo Zwane, Wandile Duba, and then you've got Usefama, you've got Umilanzi, who are these players are playing for Kaizer FC. You've got goalkeeper Umlife, look, yeah, we see him there and there, and then there's this person that I'm leaving outside. I forgot to go to Bandeng Mshang. Whoa, how Sakhota is also a product of Kaizer Chiefs. He was developed by Kaizer Chiefs, went on loan, and then came back. He has even played in Portugal, by the way. So, and then I think I'm leaving just one player outside. So there's something. Oh, by the way, I have named him. What about Njabulo Blom? Because he's at Kaizer Chiefs development as well. That's player number 11. I'm naming players that were promoted recently. So the list might go on. The Kaizer Chiefs do not want to fall into the trap of promoting Obrigado because they want to compete with Sundowns. Promote Obrigado because Obrigado is now ready to play in the first team. Promote Obrigado because Obrigado can withstand the pressure. Promote Obrigado because Obrigado is now well trained, so much so that he can stand the heat of playing in the DStv Premiership. But don't get me wrong, it is very good for Kaizer Chiefs to continue promoting players. Mind you, we only named 11 players. What about Eden Makat, the son of Fabian Makat, that will make it to player number 12? That's why I said to you, the list goes on. So if you compare it with the likes of Orlando Pirates, they only promoted Uradio Pane and then they loaned him to Captain Spurs. That's the player I know that was promoted from the development. If ever there's one, if ever there's another one, I think it could be just one player. From there, Sundowns, it is Tertius Mailula. I think there's a player also in the midfield. And then it's this young man. So don't get carried away that Sundowns, they are doing well. Now that this young man is trending, now you must whoa. Kaizer Chiefs, we've been doing it. So relax. Train or build Mfundo Vilakazi kahle. When he's ready, then introduce him to the first team. But don't get carried away. Fans, I saw you guys look in the interaction of this thing, and you are promoting this. Yeah, Mfundo Vilakazi, but guys, please don't kill this talent. If he's not fit for the first team, just please and allow this young man to grow at his own pace. Right? I'll see you on the next video. But until then, please take care.